Alright guys, my name is Llew Gibson and my social media is Aesthetics. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how many reps you should be doing for efficient and the optimal muscle growth basically. So for the best amount of reps that you should do to gain muscle. Basically this is the, I'm just going to tell you what the amount of reps that I've used, because I've gained a lot of muscle in a short space of time. Like a lot of you know, I'm only 17 years old, and I've gone from being fat to skinny to more muscular in such a short space of time, as you see on my transformation video. And so I'm going to tell you how many reps I've used for that. And a lot of people have actually accused me of being on steroids. Well, a lot of small-minded people have accused me of being on steroids because they don't actually understand the amount of hard work and like intense training I've put in and thought behind it and looking up new ways to get muscle growth quicker. It's just all about speeding up the process basically. So I'm going to help you out by telling you the amount of reps I do on an average session, and the rep range and the sets and the exercises basically. So on an average session, I will use the 8 to 12 rep range, which is for optimal muscle growth. A lot of you will probably know that. They call it like the hypertrophy range. So it's 8 to 12 reps. When they say 8 to 12 reps, so I always go to failure. I'm really old school like that. I don't like doing what some people say, stopping 3 or 4 reps before failure. I know you've got to control your reps, but go into the failure on controlled reps. So if you're doing, say, a bicep curl, when you're coming up, you're tensing quickly, you're doing, trying to get the weight up quickly, squeezing with your muscles, no swinging, just for using the muscle that you want to be working, which is the biceps obviously. Come up in about 1 second, as quickly as you can, and then on the way down then, don't just drop it, because that's, the eccentric part of the lift is the one when you get the most gains, essentially, out of. So try to go, if you're doing high reps, don't just pump it out like that, because it's harder to control heavy weights. So when you're doing your 2 reps, 4 reps, that's when you don't want to worry so much about that. Obviously control it down and squeeze up, but when you're doing the high reps then, so say the 12 or 15 reps, you want to be coming up like that, so you're coming up quick, and then when you're going down, you're like that. So that's 1 rep. So it's not about doing 15, 20, 30, 50, 100 reps. It's about making each single rep count. Everyone's got to be perfect. It's got to be as you have planned it to be. It's not just 100 reps now. Oh, it doesn't matter how the rep is. I'll just go bang, 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 bang. It's not like that. You've got if it's 100 reps, that's 100 controlled reps. So you better put a really light weight on. But that's just how it is, like, and that's the best way to gain muscle. As a lot of you know though as well, I like to lift heavy, and I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I want to build muscle, and I'm just going to stick to the 10 reps, because that for me is boring. I get bored of that. Every week I do different training programs, so every week is different for me. Some weeks are heavy, some weeks aren't, some weeks are supersets, some weeks are really intense, like 50 reps, 100 reps for 1 set or something. But yeah, basically, a lot of volume. You know that volume is how you build muscle. So the more amount of volume you get is how you build muscle, as long as you're putting enough protein in your system to rebuild the muscle, repair it, and get it bigger. So with volume, I might start on say 1 exercise and do 10 sets on 1 exercise. So I'll do 20 reps, 15 reps, 12 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps, 6 reps, 4 reps, 2 reps, and then I might do another set of 20 reps on that exercise. So that will completely blow up the muscle on that exercise. So that I have found is good for maintaining strength and growing strength at the same time as you get a lot of volume in. And I find that way more fun, because you get to lift as heavy as you can basically, and you really get out of a pump of that. So yeah, basically overall I'd say go to failure on every set you're doing. Don't be one of those people that are just picking up light weights because they can't be arsed or something, and they just like, oh, I gotta do 4 sets of 10 reps on you, and you're doing 4, you get to 10 reps, you're not really feeling a burn, you just say, oh, I've done 10 now, put it down. That's just bullshit, it's pointless. you've literally got to pick up the weight that you're getting to that 10 rep. You're controlling it, but you literally wouldn't be able to control another one. Otherwise you'd be swinging, and you don't want to be swinging because that's just cheating. It's like cheat girls if you're doing biceps. I'm saying everything for biceps. I don't know. I find it easier. Like for me, I enjoy lifting heavy, so I do. I don't believe that you have to stay above 8 reps to build muscle at all, because throughout the time I've built my muscle, I've literally gone down to 2 reps, sometimes even 1 rep in a session when I'm using a lot of volume. So yeah, don't avoid lifting heavy. It'll get you much stronger. So if you want to get bigger and stronger, then have a go at it. Like, and trust me, it works for me, so I don't see why it won't work for you. So try these reps out, and after a few months, let me know how it goes. And I hope it works for you as well, so you can get big and strong.